The utility and building of crypto Web 3 cannot be stopped, as evident by Ripple Labs' brand new ODL corridor. Oh, is this juicy stuff, everyone. And as you can see, I'm hanging out with my grandchild. Sorry, that was a doll. Just kidding. I am seeing my brand new grandchild. I have a pic right up right now. But we're going to talk more about some of the FTX exposure. And then we're also going to get into how people are still trying to scam you using like stories tied into Ripple and XRP. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Banging and wanging even while I'm in the frigid cold of South Dakota, everyone. All right, Bitcoin sitting right now at 16,945, ETH 1263, XRP last 24 hours making a very good move here, 13.5%. 38.8. But remember, let's put things into perspective. And again, if we go to the last 7 days on the heat map, you're going to see red. Why? It's because of Sam Bankman-Fried's greed and FTX. We're going to now be calling him Scam Bankman Greed. All right, so fallout of FTX. Let's just go over a few bullet points, and then we're going to get into Ripple Labs XRP juicy goodness. Ontario Teachers Pension Plan invested $95 million into failing crypto platform FTX. Gate.io is short of funds after an audit that came out. And as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. There's a downloadable report that is attached to this that you can check out actually how much of a mess there is. BlockFi has significant exposure to FTX. On a personal note, I have removed all of my cash from exchanges, and now my cash is FDIC insured. Throwing that out there for you. All right, so now let's get into the Ripple goodness, because it's really what I care about, because we all know what's going on with Sam Bankman-Fried, and FTX is a mess. That mess, though, does not stop Ripple Labs. Ripple adds new ODL corridor with potential value of nearly $1 trillion. Here's where. Well, MFS Africa is the biggest mobile payment gateway in Africa and has multiple clients in 35 countries. It is expected that in the near future, the majority of mobile payments users globally will be from Africa and the Asia Pacific region, about 70% of the global population. And with Ripple's ODL corridor, well, they're tapping in on that action really early, aren't they? All right, so here is the tweet from Ripple. We're thrilled to announce that our on-demand liquidity solution is expanding via our partnership with MFS Africa. Africa holds 70% of the world's $1 trillion mobile money value. And again, right, we're talking about moving money. We're talking about, hey, what can crypto and Web3 do? Not on the speculative asset, but on the utility asset, right? So earlier I did a story about how Stellar is using SIM cards, right? They're using old SIM card technology in order to use that to make it for, you know, like kind of like a debit card payment system. Pretty cool stuff. I'll have that video linked at the end if you want to check that out. But now Ripple using their ODL stuff, right? We kind of know what this is for. This is more the big business, big money kind of movement of stuff. Remember all those videos I do where it's like whale tracker? It's like 100 million XRP move, 300 million XRP. Those are the big whales, right? Those are the companies that are taking advantage of moving funds quicker, cheaper, and more securely than SWIFT, ACH, and all of the other systems out there. Now, I know this is good news for you, but I want to bring something to your attention, all right? So let's go from ODL positive news to this. XRP nearing the end of a lawsuit. Orbian protocol set for skyrocketing gains. Well, first of all, we know we're not nearing the end of the SEC lawsuit, because after this whole FTX thing, I guarantee you that Gary Gensler and the SEC is not going to take their foot off the neck of Ripple Labs. Let's be real here. Let's put the hopium aside. Unless you drop the H, then you got something going. But let's be realistic here. This FTX implosion that we've seen now has gone from teachers' funds, we've got different firms out there having exposure. It's a mess. So what this article is doing is it's playing on your hopium, right? That emotional part of money, okay? Because remember, money is two things. Money is like the analytic, the mathematical movement of it. It's also the emotional part. And that's what this article is doing. So you're like, okay, well, wait a minute. Let me read this. And you get all excited. You're like, ooh, they're nearing the end of the lawsuit. This is exciting. Wrong. This is false. This is total crap. Here's the thing. Orbian is using your kind of hopium, right? Your idea of the moonshot to kind of lure more investors in, and it's really disgusting. And here's one of the most disgusting things, all right? Orbian protocol is set for 6,000% gains. Now, hold up, girlfriend, hold up. Who in this damn market right now believes that anything is going to move 6,000%? All right? We have companies struggling right now even to be positive in the green over the last 7 days, and you're shooting for 6,000%. Here's how gross this is, all right? And remember, they're playing on your hopium, because remember the tagline of the article? XRP is nearing the end of the lawsuit, and you're like, oh, I got to read this. Then you start reading further, and you're like, ooh, what's Orbian? Ooh, maybe I should get into this. Guys, this is how stupid this is. Orbian's protocol presale price is 0.00 4, with analysts forecasting a significant surge in demand thanks to consumer interest. There is no consumer interest. This article is full of shit. And I would love to meet these so-called analysts that are projecting the 6,000%. These articles are just disgusting. Let's just keep going. In fact, this is a fluff article, and I'm going to show you how I know that. Orbian's protocol presale price, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? Multiple experts predict the price of Orbian protocol will increase by 6,000%, reaching 24 cents. Total full of shit article. And you're like, well, Klaus, how do you know that? Because you seem a little skeptical and a little jaded. Well, I'm going to show you another trick. So I got out of immersive reader mode, okay? And now I went to the actual base article, which was done by Being Crypto, okay? Why? Well, check it out. Right here you can see it is a sponsored article. Who is it written by? The Bingo Crypto team. Oh, yeah. So when you look at that, these are the articles that they use to prop and pump bullshit products. Yeah, this article wasn't written by a legitimate person. This is a sponsored article to get you to think, hey, XRP is nearing the thing. Now I'm reading about Orbian. Oh, yeah, total crap, everyone. They're just preying on your hopium and preying on the fact that you see XRP title, then you see 6,000% gains, and you're like, oh, I want to get into this. Be smarter than that. Look at the heat map and go, yeah, 6,000% gains? Girlfriend. All right, let's open up the truth window here and just be completely honest with each other. This is good news with the ODL quarter, because remember, crypto is two different things, okay? You've got the speculators that are just destroying and ruining the market, but you also have the builders and the users, the utilization, the core of crypto and Web3, which is continuing to go on. That's the important key here. You're not seeing Ripple Labs and other partners go, nah, we don't want to do business with them. I was trying to do a Larry David impersonation, but I can't do it. I'm not that good. But think about that, right? They're not stopping. More building is happening. The crypto contagion, crypto winter has been going on since the whole Luna UST thing. And yet look at all the partnerships that we're seeing. Now, is it going to have an effect on price? God, no. The rest of the market is freaking melting down, except if you're for Orbian, right? Because that's 6,000% gains. Whatever, losers. But anyways, the point is this. Building is still happening, even though we're in a crypto contagion, even though we're in a bear market, right? The development of crypto Web3 is moving forward. Now, when liquidity issues start improving, that's where you're going to see prices of all our favorite cryptos start going up. Until that happens, though, the thing you need to focus on, and the thing that I'm focusing on, and that's why I'm sharing with you, that's why my Stellar story, which will be linked at the end of this, is so important. Building isn't stopping. And if the crypto project that you're into, right, the company that you're following that has their own native tokens is still developing, still inking new partnerships, still growing, still launching new payment corridors, then you should feel very comfortable about that. Because it's the development that matters right now. Are people wanting to work with Ripple Labs? Yes, they are, as seen in the proof of the articles I showed you here. Now, if you want to see the Stellar version of the story, the one that has 8 billion SIM cards, which you can now use as debit cards on the Stellar network, I'm going to have that linked right here. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Please, I hope you guys aren't upset about the whole lack of heavy, hardcore editing and all the cool lights and all that. I'm here visiting my grandson, so I've only got my mobile studio set up with me. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.